All right, this is day 8 of me trading my Apex funded account. This is where my balance is now, and this is what I made today. I'm done for the day. I just want to kind of talk about the trade that I took so you could see. And what's also cool is I got back above that, I have my whole $1,500 for the drawdown again, which is great for me. So let me go over the trade I took, but before, I'm just going to kind of give you my whole thought process on just today, after market open, just like what I was thinking and just kind of doing a real, walkthrough on everything. Market opens here. I identify, prices above the hourly 50 EMA, which is this pink line here, which means for my strategy, I should really just try to go long above that line. Was hesitant to do that, but I said, if the right setup happens, I'll do it. I don't like to take trades usually right around market open. A lot of times it's after the first hour or maybe within the first 30 minutes, after the first 30 minutes of the market open. So, I'm just very patient today, which I'm actually proud of myself on. After I realized, again, we're above that hourly 50 EMA, then my job is to find the first bear candle opening and closing above the 10 EMA on the 3-minute chart here, which you see this light blue line. This is one right here, right? Could have done something, I guess, like that. And actually this would not have even been a winning trade for me because my profit target is 1.2 to 1.3. After that, I'll determine if I'm going to leave a runner or not. But again, this was just too close to the market open. And so I'm kind of waiting. We have these tweezer top candles come in, which, okay, I know some people are going to be like, oh God, here we go. I don't take trades just based on candles, but I was taught this candlestick pattern when you see two candles that have the exact same high. If you look right here, they're literally the exact same high when I go in between them. And that's kind of like a sell signal. Not sell signal. It's just, for me, some people will trade, these candles. They'll trade it just like that and like wait for price to come to the 50% mark of the candles and then get in, or kind of like this. Some people literally have taken that trade just based off of tweezer top candles. But I obviously am not going to do that. I just was thinking, okay, it's just something, that's an area I may have to like really think about if I'm going to go long. And they also happen to be the 30-minute high. So I was like, that's, I don't know, we'll see. Price comes down, gives a short position, a signal based on my strategy. The first bull candle opening and closing below that 10 EMA. That's to go short under. But I wasn't looking, I wasn't going to do that because we were above the hourly 50 EMA. And I should really strongly just look for longs. After 9:30, I'm like, okay, so maybe we'll get that bear reset candle to where I can get long above and maybe play it to the 30-minute high and get out. I was thinking this one was going to be it. That would have been great, I guess, if it would have been that, but it didn't close bearish, so I couldn't get in. Not a bear candle. On this candle, I thought, okay, we're probably going to get it here. But it closed below it very strongly. So I'm like, I kind of like that. Because again, I was kind of a little scared of this general area. Okay. So at that point, now I'm like, I really want to go short. But like I said, I have to wait for price to kind of come down, down here below this line. I was thinking what would be great. Oh, also I drew this trend line, these trend lines that price has been kind of fighting. And so I was thinking, well, what would be kind of cool is if we broke those trend lines and then got a bull candle opening and closing below this 10 EMA, really close to this hourly 50. Because then, even though technically price was above that line, I could flip it to go short. It's kind of a close enough candle, if you will. But that didn't happen. And price actually never came back up above for a little bit. above this 10 EMA once we, got out or, got under that hourly 50 EMA. So now I'm just waiting, right? We got this nice bear candle opening and closing above. I kind of thought, okay, maybe we can go long. Maybe it could flip and go back up. We're still a little too far away from the hourly 50 for me. When we got this second bear candle doing the same thing, I said, well, we got a little closer to the hourly 50 EMA. And I actually had a trade set up. I had it placed, and actually it was above, my entry was above the daily 10 EMA. I had it marked out here. And I said, well, if price gets above all that, yeah, we're a little bit closer. We could probably flip. But then we got this nice bull candle opening and closing below that 10. That automatically invalidates this trade. So I canceled it and set up the reverse. And this is kind of what I wanted anyway. I wanted to go short, like I said. As this candle was forming, it was kind of going crazy. It was just bouncing like crazy. So I said, I kind of want to set the trade up under this. And a lot of times the way I was taught is your entry should be like right under, like a little bit below the low of this candle. But I found I really kind of want to wait sometimes for certain levels to happen or certain candle or to get below certain other candles, because sometimes you can get wicked in and stopped out immediately. And that always sucks. I can tell you that. So once this candle closed pretty strong, I just, as it was closing, I set up the trade and I placed it. And after that, it was just an instant winner. I targeted 1.2 on my profit. Now I knew we had to deal with the daily 20 EMA, but I was eyeing this weekly 10 EMA. It was right here. We were kind of around it yesterday as well. And that was literally my strategy, to write it down basically to the weekly 10. Now, when this came down so fast, I was kind of getting excited. And I changed my trade to say, once I hit my 1.2R target, only exit one contract, which I had 2 contracts, and then leave the last one for a runner. Because I'm thinking, who knows where this could come down all the way down here, or, but when we started kind of bouncing off the weekly 10, on this candle and this candle, it closed right above it. I was like, I'm going to change it back. So I changed it back to get out of both my contracts once my 1.2R target was hit. And I'm really glad, because that was, price reversed like crazy. I managed to take the trade I was supposed to based on the strategy and the rules that I follow, which is pretty crazy. I could have tried to take anything else and would have lost, but I really was patient today. Like I said, I didn't know if I should have traded today. I know we have a 3-day weekend, and I didn't know if I was going to be able to trade next Tuesday because I have to babysit. When I babysit, I always still try to trade, but it's just a little more chaotic. And obviously I like it better when I don't have to babysit. So I wanted to sort of take advantage of today, knowing that I didn't really have too much to do today. And I'm also glad that I just was patient. Now, obviously this is my strategy. There's so many strategies out there. Some people would have played these trend line breaks and would have just got in here. Some people would have seen this double top up here and said, I'm going to play the neckline of it. And that worked really well. I'm just, giving you what my strategy is right now. And, that worked out for me today. Price obviously is kind of crazy. There was some cool, winning setups, I guess you would say, for other strategies. But this is what I do right now. Anyways, that was my trade. If you like the video, give it a like, subscribe, let me know your thoughts. And just a little closer now to getting that payout. We'll see what happens. Anyways, thank you again for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.